that music?
What's up?
Sound check. Sound check.
You're all good,
Okay.
Boop. I can hear
All
you.
right.
You
You know me, if I
sound
can't
good.
hear myself, man, I get louder and louder. I'll keep
We can hear
going.
you, brother.
I don't think it really matters. You just get louder and louder. Today you're already fired up, so you're gonna be.
I'm on fire today.
You're just gonna talk yourself the whole
I'm
time
just
anyway.
gonna
man.
have all Santos smoke. Back your head. Get him wound
Quinton,
up.
what's going on? I saw Quinton at the X, bro. At the X.
That's the X, eh?
Oh,
Did you wear a
yeah.
flak jacket to the X or what?
Nah, it's all good, bro. I
win
ain't
any-
scared of that
You win any
shit.
prizes or what?
Bro, I'll tell you right now, I'm the best.
Hey.
No one's gonna beat me. No one beats me at that whack-a-mole. I can whack a mole with the best of them. I'll tell you right now.
We're not gonna
Oh.
we're not gonna touch that one, brother.
No one beats me at whacking, bro. I swear to God. It's like I'll win 9 out of 10 of those things, bro. I'm telling you. Whack a mole. What's going on, everybody? What's happening? Welcome to
Whack-a-mole.
another episode of Real Talk, the Casting Deck podcast. It is Monday yet again. Quinton,
See?
yeah.
You gotta sit closer to your microphone. You sound better.
I sound better with the microphone? Let me bring this black piece closer to the lips, bro. Good evening, gentlemen.
Start whack-a-mole.
Have a bar.
Whacking and your black piece stuff.
I know. We're
What
starting on
are we
fire
gonna talk
already.
about already, man?
Oh, Lord.
I think
What's
I'm gonna
happening?
step off the show right about now.
We've got a good show for you guys today. We're going to be talking how to properly net a fish, shore or boat. There are.
Oh, I thought
things
we were
to keep in
gonna
mind.
commercial fishing.
Yeah, I could do that too. How to properly net a fish.
Just spread them out and go.
There's a right way and a wrong way to do that too. Actually,
Set
We've
it
got,
and leave it. Set it and leave it.
What else we got? We've got touch on high school fishing. What walleye can see, the colors, all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. Like what are the right colors or whatever. There's some scientific studies. And then the age-old debate, the anglers versus dock owners. And I'll talk a little bit about that because that's always in the news at this time of year.
Is that an old debate? That's almost pretty.
Oh,
That's
old
probably
debate.
only like 6 or 7 years old. That debate.
No, that's been going on for
Let's go on
Ever,
forever.
bro.
Come
That's
on, man.
Ever, bro. Yeah, honestly, Eric sounds like a radio guy when Mike is close. What's going on? It's Eric LeBopa here. Welcome to another show of the CDP. It's Jeremy Santos, the Dragon Boy, and Mike, the totally short fuse, and your former Angler of the Year, Eric LeBopa. Welcome. It is Monday.
How many times you say that? Former.
Former. It's a long time
Keep
ago,
going.
man.
Keep
Well,
going.
it can't be former. There's only one guy that went after you.
I know. Is
Well,
that
you're just
even
a
still going
former.
on?
Does that count?
Is there still a CWT going on?
I don't know, but I got screwed on points, I think.
I haven't even heard nothing about it, to be honest with you, man. I don't even know if that's still going. Oh, there my dog's going crazy here. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we'll talk.
I think it's turning into an old boys club now.
Ouch.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh.
Here we go.
No, I mean, I don't know if they're I don't know. To be honest, I don't know if it's going or not. But it's probably is. I think it still is. Anyway, Mike would have good points right now if it is.
Well, I would, but I got screwed.
Chachi. Did I miss the Santos docking video? You did not, bro.
No, we
That
did not go
boat
yet.
will not see the light of day. It doesn't matter what you tell him to
Hey,
do.
Joe
He's such
Tilly,
a
go
loser.
type in docking and see what you get.
What the fuck?
Don't.
Don't do it.
Because Barecki is who brought that up here before. Don't even bring up Barecki here, man. Oh man, look at me! I'm wearing a collar today. I just came
Yeah.
from Kayla's
Why are you wearing a collar?
graduation. Yeah.
Oh, fancy and serious today,
I
brother.
never wear. Let me unbutton that. Let me hassle
Oh.
off that.
You graduated grade 12, right?
Grade 8, bro. I don't have nobody grade 12. Not yet.
Great 12.
Not yet,
Not
eh?
yet. You gotta get involved, Z's. What's going on, Reesmeyer? What's happening, brother? Like I said, man, we've got a cool show today. We'll try and get through it all. We even have Cheryl Wishart, half of the duo that won. I promised you that the women's, what was it called? The Lake of the Woods Women's Walleye Tournament, something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
But yeah, there has been a tournament on Lake of the Woods, and it's happened. And they did great at it, actually. So we've got the winners coming on here. They'll tell us all about it because there's a whole pile of tournaments coming up now going on, too. Darren Ziprick is in the house, too.
It's actually a memorial, a Linda Richardson memorial.
That's the name of the tournament.
Yeah.
Copy. So we'll have Cheryl on in a bit here, too, or whatever. So get through some stuff here first. Fishing with my kids. Oh, I like this. This is a classic movie, bro. This is the best movie ever. But you got the bored kid, and then you got a kid with a tangled line. Fishing with kids, in general, it can be. It can be. I mean, it could drive you to shoot yourself for sure, but it can be fun too.
This is
Never boring, man.
Shark comes to the top. No.
What's that, bro?
This is the scene where the shark comes to the top of the boat.
Yeah.
Oh, behind there? I think so.
I think he's back there. He's coming up or whatever. But fishing with kids. Any tips for fishing with kids?
Yeah, let somebody else.
Let him
do it.
have fun, man. You can't expect them to catch fish all the time. Just let them have their way, I guess.
Have lots of
Wow.
spots.
Right?
To a certain extent.
Yes.
You gotta like still set rules. But I mean, it's very trying, man. Zipper does tournaments with Cooper, even his younger one.
But you got to think. All it takes is one fish, man, for them.
It's true, man. You don't
One
need, they don't
fish,
need
right?
to catch 50. Like they don't need to catch 50. They catch
No.
one. They're
Dude,
happy.
my kid's in his 30s and it's still trying my patience. Look, the only problem is he can kick my ass around the boat.
Kids of all ages, man, can be trying for sure. But when something happens, it's a blast. It's true. We've got actually a great contest here while we're talking about it there. Boom! Look at that good-looking guy. Darren Ziprick, Century 21, Westman region.
He's a model, eh?
Look at that.
Or is that a
That's
filtered?
sexy.
Is that a filtered Century 21 picture, man?
Sexiest man in Shoal Lake, I'll tell you right now, is Darren Ziprick, bro.
He's got all his teeth.
$100. The July Youth Beast of the Month. So we're going to do that for July. Actually, anything that comes in today that's kids, we're going to count it too. So
That's awesome, man.
July Youth Beast of the Month, $100. That's bonus. That's just all for the kids. So thanks a lot, Darren Ziprick. That's out of his own pocket there. But if you're in that region, western region of Manitoba, there looking for property, selling property, you name it, Darren Ziprick is your guy. Is your guy, brother, man.
That's
Nice.
awesome, man.
Oh,
Thanks.
yeah, look at it. He likes that. More details about that on Doc Talk. I finally put up that post for the Lawrence contest.
Yeah, we
Saw
seen that.
We saw that.
If it's anything like
Wow.
that message you sent us, it's probably just because the internet service sucks.
I know. I actually did that post 3 weeks ago,
We just got it now.
and the service
Oh, yeah.
just kicked it in. Submit your photos. Brought to you by Lawrence and Holiday RV Marine in Steinbach. Thank you. One person, one lucky viewer who participates in the contest is going to get a Hook Reveal 7 triple shot. That thing does like all the screens there. You could have the mapping, the down imaging side. It does it all. It does it all.
Can we do it? Can we go in?
Get in, bro.
Are we
Get in.
already included? We got
Get in
pictures right
there.
there. We got
Get in
pictures
there.
already, man.
Get in there. Telling you.
Nice.
No tips for fishing with kids. I need a motivational speaker when I fish to encourage myself. Leon gets that. He's not even joking. If you ever fish with Leon,
Yeah.
that guy gets depressed.
Honest to God, man.
He gets depressed.
Low
Plenty of
self.
snacks. Plenty of snacks helps Leon too. Wayne G, good
Yeah.
tip, brother.
It's
Tyler
almost when you
Manson.
go fishing with Leon, you want to cut your hooks off. That way you can get the first
That
fish.
way he catches the fish first.
You don't want to catch a fish with Leon, man.
Just like fishing with Garth, lots of snacks and let them nap. That's exactly it. They need a
Yeah.
place to nap too. But if you want to be up there for more than 2 hours, they need a place to nap. As long as it isn't blind leading the blind, you won't have a bored kid. Stag and lie, yes, sir. I'd go fishing with Stag. You won't be boring fishing with Daniel.
Nope.
No,
That's
you
for
want it.
Especially in the middle of a blizzard, apparently. Some of those videos there.
And that walleye is from Rossman Lake, actually close to him over there. There's some good fishing out there.
Yeah.
Out west. Underrated, bro. Got something else here. Enormous. Remember this? I was talking about this last week.
Yeah.
So that set the largest freshwater fish record, 661 pounds. Now, I got to thinking, and other people were talking with me too, is that there's other fish, like freshwater fish, that are like go beyond. There's even talks of 1,000 pounds. We're talking freshwater fish. This one was legit weighed on scales and stuff, and that's the whole thing. But I got sent a post like, boom, just this. This was caught last week. Steve Eklund, some of you might know Steve Eklund, awesome hunter. I know him from my Cabela's days. He's an awesome page buyer if you're into hunting, but he hunts big fish too. They estimated this fish to be 700 pounds. Yeah, 7. This beast would definitely push that. That's the problem, though, that it's estimated. It's done through measurements.
It's not done on a scale, right? So
And through formula. Yeah, if they could just weigh these things, I mean, if you wanted to get the official record, like that would break the record. But no one wants to, like, you don't want to be responsible for killing a white sturgeon. That'd be shit if you killed it, though, right? But if you did it properly, though.
I don't think I'd want to be the guy at the tail end there.
No.
I can whack you.
It'll knock you out, man. Look at
There goes that whack-a-mole. You're done.
whack-a-mole.
Don't get me started on whack-a-mole. I told you. I'm the guy in the whack-a-mole. But yeah, like there's talk that go back and read articles. There's 1,000-pound estimated sturgeon caught.
So do you think if they would have put a scale on a boom that they would actually hurt that fish?
No, I think if it's
Big
done
cradle?
right, like it's a cradle for, like they pick up dolphins, right? Dolphins, sharks, whales, they do it. You just got to do it on the Fraser River, for example, and you picked up one of these sturgeon. I'm sure some of them must have been weighed somehow. Dead ones probably.
Dead ones,
they do a formula, yeah. But if they to do it, if you're out there right now, if you want to go do it, get on the Fraser River and you find a way to get that actually weighed on scale, you could have the world record for the heaviest freshwater fish ever caught. Like 661 is the number. I'm sure these things pass 700-800 pounds.
You got to think the issue is probably like the access for a boom crane to get there on the Fraser River, right? I mean, it looks like that sea ray whatever was probably could have been in the middle of the city there. Those guys, man.
Well, Eric said they released it, but I don't think they probably ate it.
The fish was released back into the river after it was measured and tagged.
After it was gutted.
That was the article there, man. Estimated to be 110 years old.
Yeah,
so
that's crazy.
Just for your own like clout and stuff, it'd be shitty to kill that thing. Like if you did, like I don't know if you killed it somehow. You don't want to kill it. But yeah, 110 years old, 57-inch girth. Huge, man.
It's a giant, man.
The melon on that thing.
Giant.
Get out there and go catch these things. It's like right there, to be honest.
I'd like to do that one day. One day I'd like to go do that.
And this is their first time ever, apparently. First time ever sturgeon fishing, and you could do it. People do it every day. It's just like catfishing for us here or whatever. So, yeah, we got to do it, man. We got to do it. Steaks, bro. Aged, bro. Aged, century old. Over a century old aged sturgeon. That'd be delicious. I'd try it.
Don't get started now, man.
I would try it. If it was in front of me, man, it was there, I would try it. Like, get out of here, man. You got to try it.
You got to try it.
But
Well, we're not the one catching it.
Here's what I'm going to try here.
Okay.
This is what I want to try. Pow! Oh. This is Mitchell Lilly. That was Northwest Adventures.
Ooh.
So they did that. We chatted briefly about it last week, the Cold Lake Show tournament. So nice work, Mitchell Lilly. Northwest Adventures. Check out their podcast too. They've got one going in Northern Alberta. But that's how they eat.
Nice.
At a tournament.
That's a nice, yeah.
It's actually healthy.
Fucking Santos would never make that for me, freaking at a camping trip, man. Santos can't boil water.
I was just going to say Santos can't cook water, for Christ's sake.
Can't even cook water, man.
You already know Eric, man. If you do something, it's not his way, he's going to complain the whole time. So, hey, LeBopes.
You can't boil water. Shut the hell up, man. Maybe next time we do a tournament, man, you cook like this.
Santos, you're probably the only person on the face of the earth that can actually burn a pot of water.
Come on.
I noticed that, though. That's good. That
looks really good, yeah.
Yeah.
That
Next fishing
really
tournament, we're going to have to eat good, man. I brought a bunch of food out last time for Lake of the Prairies. Never cooked, though. Because I get up 5 minutes before we got to leave, so there's no cooking.
I was supposed to cook at Lake of the Prairies, and then somebody else took over.
Yeah. Yeah. We're going to talk here.
We have to pick up Reesmeyer on the way out.
He wants to head out, man. He wants to go.
Head out.
To the Fraser?
Yeah.
Let's go, man. Shit. I would love to do that. We gotta do that one time, man. I do. I'm in.
Before
we keep saying it, but we'll go one time.
Just like
flights are cheap.
Just like we're gonna go muskie fishing, eh?
I'm going. I don't know about you, but I'm going this weekend.
Yeah?
I'm going, man. Yeah.
Let's go.
You're supposed to get your boat out to the freaking Red River to dock it, man. You're waiting for the water to calm down, I think.
Yeah. I put it the odds in my favor, bro.
God, this guy, I swear to
You
God.
still couldn't get it in one shot if there was no current.
Boating etiquette. Oh, no, that's next week. We got anglers versus dock owners. Stay tuned for that discussion. We'll do that. Actually, we'll do it right now.
Do it right now, man.
Beyond Brick, don't be a dick. Or the don't be a dick segment brought to you by Beyond Brick. Contact these guys actually for all your paving and landscaping needs. Cool stuff here. They support
Driveways, sidewalks, anything, man.
That's a lot of bricks.
Yeah.
But the don't be a dick Beyond Brick of the week are dock owners. Dock owners. So Mike was saying, like, is that a new thing? Is it an old thing?
Well, I mean, it's probably been around for a while, but I mean, it's really starting to come to light now, like over the last 3 or 4 years.
Is that just because more people are fishing?
Well, because there's more dicks that own
building.
docks.
There's more people building, I think, is what it is, man. I think, like, if you type it in, like, just go in any Google, type in fishermen versus dock owners, for example.
Yeah.
There's endless videos. Some stuff's clickbaity, of course, but it just, you go right down to all these old forums back in the day, land, dock owners, and fishermen, very rude, no respect. Anglers versus property owners, all kinds. Dock owners versus fishermen. That's in Texas. You've got Manitoba. You name it. There's like it's an age-old thing there. And I'm not on purely one side or another. There are dicks that own docks, and there's probably some like I'm sure there's lots of people here watching right now that own a dock or have access to or run a dock kind of thing. And there's lots of anglers who fish docks. Not everyone fishes docks, but there's assholes on both sides or whatever. So the debate is like, what have you guys encountered bringing it back to over here? Like Mike, you shared that video.
Yeah.
That's Randy Blaukat there. Whatever, you put that on the crappie fishing Manitoba. What was that all about?
If you were to watch that video, he explained that he had been fishing an area since he was like a kid with his grandfather.
Yeah.
And he would always catch his bass there. And all of a sudden, this guy builds his $2 million cabin and builds a dock right across that point. So he went there to fish it, and then that was it. They got into it, apparently. So, but I mean, look what happened to you.
Dickhead Point.
Dickhead Point, man.
Dickhead Point. I mean, the only problem I had was with water lines last year. A guy come down from the top. He actually yelled from the top of his cabin, "I got a water line there." Yeah, I know. I can see it.
Yeah.
Relax.
There's people who run out of their cabin and run down.
Well, he did. He ran down.
Oh yeah. I've had that. Like people just run down, and like the best. Like, I mean, if you're gonna run down, you might as well bring your dog with you, because like a dog going in the water, that pretty much stops it. That scatters any fish. You have no chance of catching fish if they really want people to leave. An owner just sitting there bitching isn't gonna stop me a lot of the time or whatever. People swimming. I mean, like the whole point, like we're trying to debate here. What we're talking about here is like I read a good article actually in New York. It's anglers versus property owners. In New York, legislated laws, they actually outlined it on what people actually own and don't own and have right to prevent other people from doing. And it landed on the side of the anglers for a lot of it, because just because you have a dock extending onto a body of water, doesn't mean that like you can fish within an inch of that dock if you wanted to, and underneath it they don't have control over that, even though people put up signs. Has anyone come across signs?
No, I haven't seen any signs yet.
Yeah,
I remember seeing one. No.
Shoal Lake has signs. I know 2 docks 100% on Shoal Lake. If you dock out of Clyde Bay, that have signs, no fishing within whatever. One says one actually puts feet within 50 feet, and the other one just says no fishing, period. It says.
I put like a 3-ounce weight on it and just start pinging it off the sign.
Well, you can. I mean, but I don't know if I would do that. But you could still. I mean, who's going to enforce that? Like, I mean, what are they trying to enforce when they say no fishing?
I don't know.
Is what I'm asking you guys. Like,
well, there's no one who's other than them.
As far as I know, you can't buy a waterway.
Nope.
Right?
Smash the docks. Cheers.
Smash. I mean, it's all about common sense, right? I mean, let's face it. Some guys are going to be pissed off if you hit their boat. Obviously, they have every right to be upset.
Well, yeah.
So if that happens enough times, then what do you think the guy's gonna do? Like get away?
If
right?
you're not good enough, to pick a hole or be able to aim where you're casting a lure, then you shouldn't be fishing on people's docks to begin with, right?
No.
I mean that like that's just being straight up, because you're going to be hitting things like you can't do that. As far as the signs go, they can put the signs all they want, and if it discourages people, then it's good. But I don't think they can enforce saying that they own. Like,
Well,
point. He couldn't say that he owns that water there. That doesn't work.
I mean, we've seen signs where it says like there's a water line coming out, right? We've seen that.
That helps, yeah.
So that helps. Like, okay, so we'll be aware of that.
You put up a sign like that usually gets me into an argument mode.
What, a no fishing sign?
Yeah, I'll just start fishing right there waiting.
I know, man. I know. Because as soon as you tell Mike you can't do it, oh yeah,
We'll go out in the middle of the water and talk about it.
Yeah. On Lake of the Woods, some property owners do own 50 feet into the water. I know this because I've been in a place in the Rush Bay area last year. There is a place in Rush Bay. There is one sign. There is one sign there, bro. In Rush Bay, I remember that too. There is one sign that says no fishing. That could be that they own land 50 feet into the water. That's what I wanted to ask. Is there a place that they actually do own where you can't get right in there? Now, one thing you should do is respect people swimming.
If there's people swimming or whatever, then
even if a guy's just having a coffee, I almost won't even fish a dock. I mean, the guy's sitting there having a coffee, reading a paper. Guy in there just splashing around or whatever, throwing things. I mean, I'd probably go on to the next one.
Well, we've done it. We've done what people are seeing on our docks, and they actually talk to us.
If they talk to us, man.
Right? They do talk to us, and they ask, how's your day going? What have you caught? So that's not a problem, right?
And then you catch one, and they're like,
it's like, whoa, I didn't know there's a fish there. But
what was that, Mike?
I said then they tell you they got a pet pike.
Pike.
Well, the one thing I read was the guy was Mark Hernandez, like the elite on the elite series.
Yeah.
So he got into a fight. Like Will Foster made a good point there. Maybe it's a lot in the news right now because people are recording all these angry dock owners. But we've had angry dock owners forever, man. Like as long as I've owned a boat, I've run into angry dock owners where they're like threatening to like hit golf balls at you and stuff like that. Like, come into that. But that Hernandez got into a thing there where the guy said, you cannot fish this dock. There's a 6-pounder that lives under my dock. It's my grandson's fish. We know what it looks like because a dog bit it one time. That's his. You can't catch it. And Hernandez is in an Elite Series tournament. He says, I am going to catch that fish. He said, you don't own the water under your dock. And that's when the guy we had video. We talked about this 2 years ago. We showed the video. The dock owner jumped into his boat and started doing circles.
We saw that one, yeah.
Yeah, he fake ramming him and making waves, and the dock owner eventually got fined $175, whatever. Had to apologize or something, but people get worked up, man. On both sides, they get worked up. Bro.
Have you seen a video where the lady jumps in the water? You seen that one?
Jumps in the water?
Yes, these guys are fishing. They're not too close to the dock and everything. She's talking to them and saying you can't fish here, blah blah, and they're just still fishing. All of a sudden, she jumps in the water, man, and says, "Oh, no more fish for you guys."
Oh, just to scare everything away.
Yeah, but she jumped in the water, man.
That's dickhead point. He sent his kids in. Yeah, I'll be right through. I'm just doing a few casts while I pass by. Yeah. Get in there, kids, and the kids jump in. Well, that was that. I'm done.
I would just do my favorite thing. I would just back up and put one blade in the water and hit forward. Just tell him he owes me for washing his dock.
Tanner Irwin says they are called water lots. Lake of the Woods does have some. Not many, but some. I would imagine that's probably like really shallow stuff maybe that you can sort of extend out that way.
I don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. You got to think about it. I don't know. Like, if it was like 25 feet in front of someone's property, I think if it's sort of just land and maybe some years a lot of it is out, the land line's still sort of cut. It just happens to cut over water maybe.
But again, how are you going to police that? It's just an argument now, right? On the water.
Well, okay,
unless example, you got a title.
Well, yeah. For example, Lactabani, it's from the water line up 50 feet belongs to hydro. So if they want to flood you out, they can flood it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like
if anybody in Lactabani says they own all that, no, you don't.
It's hydro.
Have a nice day.
In between all those dams, anything that's down from a dam, yeah, hydro owns.
Yeah.
In Manitoba, anyway, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, man, I guess there's some Lake of the Woods in, I guess. I know in Manitoba, I don't think there is anything like that where it's water. Small ponds can get owned, like actual small natural ponds or man-made ponds, especially, but small natural ponds can get owned, actually.
Yeah.
But anything that where you can drop watercraft in, it's not too many. Hi,
You know
Louise.
You know,
Bed and breakfast.
Those guys, those dock owners, a potato gun.
Yeah.
Just imagine the anglers and the dock owners just shooting it.
Just shooting back and forth.
Just shooting it out. If golf balls start flying, I tell you what the Lakers at. Here you go.
That's a joke. Val and her sister used to sit up at the top when they had property in Noctaboni. I'd be trolling by the rock pile. You know where the rock pile is. So I'd be going back and forth, and all of a sudden, I can hear this dunk. And in front of me, this big splash. I actually hit my boat with a potato once. Bitches.
What?
Yeah. They'd shoot the potato gun at me.
Actually, that could do some damage if it got you good.
Fuck me.
Joe Tilly in Alberta had a dick at the lake trying to give some young kids shit for fishing off the dock. We talked. Now they can fish there. Nice work, Joe. Nice work, Joe. I'm sure you lobbied them in a very diplomatic way.
I've had golf balls shot at me, man.
Santos has, yeah.
Santos probably dove in for the golf balls.
we weren't even fishing, man. We were on jet skis, just riding back and forth.
Oh, jet skis!
Give golf balls at
but
you too.
Still, man. Hey,
hit the jet skis, bro.
We weren't even close. Sure. We weren't even close, and we see this guy taking swings at like holy crap, man. We're laughing.
Till it hits you on the head, man. That's gonna hurt, man. I'm telling you.
What do you got there? A guy with a gun?
That's the most extreme. The most extreme is a guy shooting bullets into the water.
Whoa.
That's some extreme stuff, man. Like, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens a lot more in the States, I guess, with more crowded places, you know, so many more people are accessing waterways and stuff like that than we have up here. But it still happens here for sure, which is funny because only like on a body of water, some bays have cottages on it. The next bay over has got like pure wilderness, you know what I mean? But sometimes you want to go fish these docks or whatever, especially if you're a bass guy. If you're a bass guy, the docks are good attractors of fish.
Yes.
And it's just a matter of my whole point. Like the right to fish a dock doesn't mean it's right to fish the dock. Look at that piece of wisdom. I'm gonna put that on a freaking t-shirt, bro. The right to fish. I read that somewhere, man. I can't take credit for it. I read it somewhere.
Like you said, you gotta have confidence and you gotta have the skill to put that lure wherever you want it to. If you're afraid of hitting a boat, then you shouldn't be close to it then.
If you see a water line, don't fish near the water line because you could disrupt that water line and move it around if you snag on it.
Yeah.
I avoid water lines at all costs, kind of thing. I avoid people swimming. I avoid dogs swimming. If people are out there trying to have a good time, I avoid that too.
I avoid anywhere where they've got like water slides and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I love fishing the water slides, bro.
Yeah.
As long as no one's sliding around. West Hawk Lake's got a really good water slide. Lac Davani's got a really good water slide. Where else? In Clearwater Bay and on Lake of the Woods got a really good water slide. I'm just trying to remember all the water slides because I've got a lot of fish in front of water slides. Don't take those away from me, bro. They're good. They're good.
You see LeBopa at Super 8 by the water slide casting.
Yeah. Rob Mazer, buddy in Ontario is lakefront. He's been told that people can dock their boat on his shoreline and walk through his yard to the road. He cannot deny them access. He doesn't own the first few feet of shoreline. Hydro One does.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what, yeah.
So I would like to think you could do that anywhere, just like in an emergency, like if there's lightning or whatever, you can pull into any kind of thing, any kind of safe harbor. But no kidding, they can walk through his yard to get, I guess. But who would do that though? I mean, you're not just gonna go dock on some random guy's place or whatever. But
no.
if you had to, I guess. Yeah, well, he's a big guy. I ain't telling him no. It's all good.
They just think that was a Sasquatch that got out of a boat.
Santos would be getting those $4 balls. Yeah, man. Oh, those are Callaways. I better get them.
Tylus One Pro Bs, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Farmers and properties along the Pembina River started blocking access to the water through their property. Yeah. What's the thing there? Because you can. Like this is like the shore fishing thing on the Red River there.
If it's their
where
property,
people
I mean,
didn't own
but
that there, but
if people are walking through somebody else's property to get to the water, yeah, well, you shouldn't be doing that.
you shouldn't be doing that. Like, but you could walk. Like I took Selkirk because you could walk all along the shore in Selkirk and you'd be fine along the water. But it's just where you're accessing the road. Now you could be trespassing, right? So, yeah. Joro, what's going on, brother? We're just talking here. If you're just joining us, we are talking anglers versus property owners, dock owners in particular. We're talking that. We're trying to get angles from both sides. I dropped that gem there. The right to fish it doesn't mean it's right to fish it. We just show respect on both ways. But there's a lot of dock owners that are just straight up
assholes.
They don't want you near anything, man.
Now, why would that be? Like, there are reasons why. Like, why would someone not want someone fishing?
Because their bank account's too big for their evil.
Well, like broken hooks. They don't want broken hooks around there.
Snags and stuff.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Obviously, if they got like nice looking boat, they don't want it to get hit. So there's that, right?
I've had people say like they've been like on floaties out there in those rafts, and people are still casting. Like, those big yellow rafts or whatever.
Yeah, no.
People are playing on it, and people are casting at them still. Like, I would never be throwing lures near anybody like that.
Well, look at this. Look at how mad we get when somebody casts under our boat.
Unless you tell me there's a fish there, I'm doing it. Oh, Eric, there's a fish underneath me. Oh, yeah. Whipping it under his boat. Eh?
Oh, shit.
You just got to think common courtesy has to go both ways, but it just doesn't happen as much as we want it to, right? So
most of Lake of the Woods has 66-foot reserve, crown owned. You cannot build on it, but you can pay for survey and own it. Tanner did that last year. So Tanner's the guy to ask, like, you own. So your dock and some part of your land, you own that? Like, oh no. Or are you saying like even your dock, if your dock extends out, say it's a 25-foot dock that goes, shoot, it's out there, get a tee going or whatever.
Yeah.
What part then do you own? Like, can I come around that tee and drop a lure in there? I don't know. Tell them to lick your bag and continue, Hayden. Says Hayden's out there all the time fishing docks. He's giving it. Sorry to interrupt. Nothing received in the inbox. Oh, hey, talk amongst yourselves. I'm sending something to Cheryl again.
Oh my God. I can't be surprised that you didn't send anything.
I did. I sent the email here. Let's try one more time.
Tell her to check her the spam box or whatever. Or junk email box.
Junk email. Let's try one more time.
Yeah.
Talk amongst yourselves. Keep going. Tell us a story where someone got mad at you.
Well, that's the problem now. Eric has active target. Now he's going to be actively looking underneath all those damn box.
Oh, I forgot a digit. I forgot one digit. That's why Cheryl.
Be
nice work, brother.
That's what he's going to do.
If I see fish under a dock, it's game over.
We're fishing.
Wait till you really learn how to use that machine.
Yeah. Well, that's side imaging. That side imaging before already did it. I mean,
it
went
works,
sideways there and you'd see stuff. But obviously live is even crazier.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's way better.
There's good shade under those floaties for bass. It's true. And the longer those things are like just sitting there, it's like a big ass lily pad. Oh, son.
All they need is shade, man.
Live scope now, and Eric's casting everywhere. Yeah. You don't have enough rods to cast with because you see fish all around you, man, when there's lots of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Tanner says you can own your 66 feet in front of the property. So that's the water. But you cannot buy any of the water without having a water lot.
And those are rare.
But they do exist. So I guess maybe the rare ones that do exist, talking like in the woods or wherever, if they have a sign up, maybe it's legit. Yeah. Maybe I'd be like, you go ahead and call the OPP. I'd like to see you do that. Next thing you know, I'm in handcuffs. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, man.
And the guy flips the badge out.
Then the Boba's doing a show from a jail cell, man.
We'd be raising money to get Eric.
Hey, and he'll be whacking a lot, man.
Ouch! Just so you guys know, we were talking whack-a-mole to begin with, and Santos took it in a whole different direction. I am the king of whack-a-mole. No one can beat me up. Bam, 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 bam. It's true though, man. I'm telling you, like you get a two-hand grip on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not.
We're not. No comment anymore.
Whatever. Whack-a-mole. Donovan Pierce, what's going on? The cast inch cell. Ouch. I'm out on that too. Let's see Hayden. What you got to say, bro? Hayden's got water.
Holy
His
Christ,
parents do
Hayden.
anyway. You can't own anything over the water or within the shoreline reserve, which is usually 15 feet from the waterline. Right now, most water is probably above that line. The 60-foot reserve can be permitted to build on in some instances, but you still don't own it. The only chance of people owning the water is on a mine claim or other weird instances. And even then, you still need to follow the water unless federally owned. All I'm saying is I'm fishing docks.
Sounds like there's a whole bunch of different rules that everyone goes by.
I'm fishing docks. I'm fishing docks.
Just don't hit stuff and don't get your hooks snagged.
Just to close this up, in summary, be respectful of people's property, though. Like Santos, he hits docks all the time, bro.
Don't push this guy, man.
So we got to get that lure, though. I said, let's get that lure, though. I mean, go get it. Like, don't leave a lure hanging there. I mean,
No. No.
and if people are hanging around their dock, it might be a good dock or whatever. Just so fish during the week, bro.
Yeah, if there's somebody hanging around the dock, I'm not going near it.
Well, no, like I know we've done it during a tournament, but that's happened before, and we'll actually try talking to them first, right? And we'll see.
I talked to a lot of dock owners. Yeah, they're like, "You're not going to catch nothing. Are you going to catch something here?" He says, "Watch." Now you're daring me.
Yeah.
Like, and then I pull one out. Holy smokes! I've had a lot of great conversations with dock owners, man. I tell you, and you'd be surprised. It's like
They don't
3/4
fish.
of people who own docks don't fish.
Yeah,
it is true. Like they don't. They just straight up don't fish. It's weird. Sounds like rich people problems. Just watch out for their 100K vote. Yeah, it's like the guy like on Mike's video that he shared there. A lot of it is that like people with millions of dollars are like it's more a problem in the States, I guess, where they're buying up more and more property. Now you get entire lake systems.
Yeah.
You take the Ozarks, for example, or whatever. That's all surrounded by property now. So now you have no choice but to be confronting dock owners at some point because there's nowhere else to fish down there. Whereas here we can still go fish absolute wilderness or whatever, right? So I hit that palm tree and knocked the bunny when I was with you, Eric. Yes. And then we never approached any other docks after that. They go, no, I'm with Leon here. You know,
Palm tree. Where was the palm tree?
a guy had a nice palm tree and on Lee, nice palm tree, nice tiki hut.
Yeah.
And Leon's throwing his lures all over this thing. I go, oh my God, bro. I'm dropping you over. I dropped him off there. He went there to go and tangle it. So now we're trespassing. We're all over there. But you can't leave it. You can't just leave that lure just hanging in that tree. Oh my God.
That sounds like that story that Azumi was telling us.
What people don't understand is most fishermen care way more about the body of water than any cottage owner. Yeah. Anyway,
In some instances,
that's cool
right?
stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool stuff. We've got some cool stuff here. Like, where's this picture? I have a picture of them. Look at this here. This was a couple weeks ago. This was, what's it called again, Mike? You got the standings there. This is like, I know this is like the women's walleye tournament, but it's in memory of somebody.
Yeah, it's Linda Richardson.
Yeah.
Memorial.
Linda Richardson Memorial. That's what it is. These are the first place winners here. We've got Cheryl Wishart and her daughter. Cheryl, what's going on? How you doing? You
How's
are
it going,
on
Cheryl?
the Casting
Hi.
podcast. Welcome to the show. What's your daughter's
Hi.
name again?
Gabrielle.
Gabrielle. Yeah.
Gabby.
Gabby.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
Kevin because I
We
worked
call
with
her
Kevin
Gabby.
a long time ago
Yeah.
in Portage la Prairie. So you guys are doing Manitobans proud.
Yeah.
You
for
went
sure.
over there
She talks about it.
and beat those Ontario people at their own game and took some money back over the border. What we want to ask you is all the tips on how to catch walleye on Lake of the Woods because they're going to start hitting that water soon. How did you guys do it? What was your method?
Pardon me. Say that again. Sorry.
What was your technique? Because you guys didn't even have a guide. Like you guys all on your own.
Yeah, that tournament. There was 83 teams in it, and there's 2 divisions. You can have a driver, or you cannot have a driver. So we chose not to have a driver.
Nice.
And we had a game plan and we stuck to it and we had a good day. That was my daughter's first master angler she ever caught.
Nice.
It was 30.5.
Wow.
Perfect timing.
And we had a really good day. We had a lot of fun. Yeah, exactly.
Where did you fish
Good.
exactly?
Um,
Where?
GPS points he wants.
Where did you catch that 30-incher? She's
You know,
laughing, but I'm serious. Where did you catch
He
it?
landed that fish. And I'll tell you, it doesn't.
Okay.
I have no secrets. And then I immediately caught about a 29-incher,
Oh,
and she netted it, and it flipped out of the net in the boat, and it was gone. So I mean, we had even a better day than what the
Wow.
fish showed. But
Nice.
it was
Yeah.
good.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You still didn't
So
say where. Where again? Where?
We headed up towards Big Narrows. I'm
Oh.
telling you.
Yeah.
We headed up towards Big Narrows and
Okay.
kind of over towards Moose Island, and we fished.
Wow.
That was our third spot when we caught those two biggies. And we were fishing off a drop off, really. Like that's where I caught. We both caught. That was our best
fantastic.
fishing, was right off the drop off. But we fished off points. We fished some reefs. We had a really good day. It's always, I think, rewarding when you fish with your kids, and
Yes.
they they have a great day as well. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It really was a lot of fun. It's extremely competitive. The organizers do a fantastic job. We did not expect to win. Yeah, it was good. We had a lot of fun. We liked to
What
fish,
did you
so it was
guys
a
win?
lot of fun.
What did you guys win, Cheryl?
We won. I think the first place was $3,350 in cash,
Nice.
and then $2,000 in gift certificates. Yeah.
it's awesome.
So, and
Wow.
my daughter didn't even know we were fishing for money, so it was kind of
Even better.
Hey, Santos, guess what? You're the only person on this screen that hasn't won a tournament yet.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah, eh? Yeah.
Everyone here has won a tournament.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the standings. It's like Manitoba on top, and then Ontario. Holy. And then in 10th place, another Manitoba team. And the rest are all Ontario. So that's pretty good.
Fantastic.
Awesome
That's
work.
awesome.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
fantastic.
we were the only Manitoba team. Yeah.
Oh, you were? No kidding.
Yeah,
Well,
I hope more Manitoba teams fish it next year. Yeah.
There's actually
If
one
you're
more.
going up that way fishing, the debris on the water, though, is wicked. Like, just be super careful. Pardon me?
There was one other Manitoba team that came in 10th.
Sorry.
Oh, who's that? Who's that?
Was there?
Yeah, I got to go back here.
It's all good. But yeah, so you said there was lots of debris still. Like, was the water high? Mind you, this was what, 2 weeks ago now or so. Still got to be careful out there, I guess. Eh, Cheryl?
The water is incredibly high. Yeah.
Yeah. Eh?
We where we launched out of, you can't launch anymore. I think we launched the first day we launched out of the Safeway launch, and there was so many guide boats the day of the tournament. We launched out of the Key Waiting Arena, but I think that launch is closed now.
Yeah.
That's what I heard too. It's still closed as far as I heard. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
And then one more question. How did you catch them again? Were you jigging? You were jigging minnows or something? Worms? How did you catch these fish?
Well, we started off with minnows, and we were not successful. So we switched to leeches. We caught them on leeches, and we had spinners. We had different. We never did. We were going to throw some plastics, and we never did. We never got. And truthfully, we stopped fishing because we felt we had a really good day. So we just stopped.
That's always.
I've never experienced that.
That's always a good feeling, though, right?
I've never experienced. We've got this in the bag.
Yeah.
And then we. No. And there was so much debris on the water that it was kind of nice because we took our time coming back to Kenora, and the wind had really gone down. We weren't catching much in the afternoon. It was the water was pretty calm, and I think we caught like one or two more after that flurry. We had a real flurry of catching up till about 12:30, and then it was pretty quiet.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was good.
Nice.
Fantastic, Cheryl.
That's awesome. Congrats.
Appreciate you coming
It was
on and sharing the
unexpected. It was
info.
very unexpected.
This is great. You have no secrets. I'll be messaging you after anyway. I want to get the exact depth and longitude, latitude. I'm going to get it all after there.
I was going to ask you what color you used, everything.
The whole
Everything.
thing.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
What time?
Yeah.
Say hi to Kevin and say hi to Gabby for us. Congrats again to you guys. Way to represent Manitoba. And congrats on the win.
That's awesome.
Some people go like years, their whole careers without winning a tournament. And that was Gabby. She didn't even know she was in a tournament. Awesome stuff.
That was
That's awesome.
Well, she knew she was in a tournament. She just didn't
did.
know there was money.
It was.
Yeah. Thanks again.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's awesome. Thanks, Shara.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Have a good evening.
You too.
Bye, too.
So that's Cheryl Wishart. Fantastic 10-minute segment with Cheryl and Gabby. Congrats again. It was like via satellite. There was like a delay there.
There was,
like
yeah.
Orders. There's been a delay. You have to wait or whatever. But,
Probably got the same internet supplier as I got.
yeah. But she shared it, though. She shared it. She was down
did.
towards Big
Didn't
Nerve.
hide anything.
Like Tranquils, maybe around there, something like that. She even said the island. You know, they had that flurry. They got 2 giants, and you can only weigh 1. Oh, man, I'm so happy.
All on leeches, everything, man.
Yeah. Have a solid bag by 10. Quit fishing and nap. Yeah. If you really had, depending on the rules, if you had a bag that you probably couldn't improve on anymore,
yeah,
why not go back? I'd go back. I'd be cut already. I'd be going to town.
You'd be cut already.
I'd be cut already. Mike has better in it than at least one person. But Tyler said, like, that's our former picture lady at the races, at the horse track. Cheryl's email had like horse in it or whatever, horse lady or horse whisperer or something like that or whatever. Yeah, like
that's cool.
It's like such a small world or whatever, right?
Yeah.
That's cool stuff, man. Everyone knows everybody. I'll tell you that much. So that's cool. That's awesome stuff. And they made off like basically $5,000.
Yeah.
$5,000 and stuff. That's wicked. Cool
That's
stuff.
nice.
A couple bro squatch sightings, bro.
Oh, here we go.
Just a couple. Audrey, thank you for this posting it. The You Betcha Bowling Center mascot. This is a revolution, bro. Sasquatch, man. If we use it enough in logos and stuff, it'll manifest itself, and we'll find him. We'll find him.
Might actually come to life, right?
You will. That's a cool mascot. And then Kevin Lowen posted this. This is what I'm going to be for Halloween next year. The Tactus Squatch. You know, Tactus Squatch, I thought it was like bullets or a silencer or something. It's coffee.
Is that what it is?
Cactus Squatch is the Black Rifle Coffee Company. It's coffee. The silencer smooth roast embodies the ethos of the quiet professional. The smooth operator, that is the Cactus Squatch, Columbia Arabica. Beef jerky, coffee, bowling, Sasquatch in the house, homie.
Finest Sasquatch of anything, eh?
Yeah, bro, that's funny stuff.
Lapopa's world, Sasquatch is everywhere, bro.
Sasquatch is everything. Probably got Sasquatch underwear, for Christ's sake.
I wish, boy. If someone could buy me, I thought I was going to get it for Father's Day. I never got no Sasquatch.
You know, someone's gonna find something for you now, man. That's it.
It's a new brand, Squatch Gotch.
I need some Squatch Gotch, bro. Holy shit. That's a gold mine right there. Shark Tank that. AS Decon's heading east. I laughed and said, nowhere. Is there any updates on this situation?
No.
Selkirk.
Selkirk.
The first place you can decon going east of Winnipeg is west of Winnipeg at heading.
Isn't that sad, eh?
Shoal Lake, though. I mean, you're the Shoal Lake guy. They got something at Kijik now, so maybe there's that, brother. I think.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they put something on that east side.
You would think. I don't know, bro. Don't even bring up AIS.
Don't even bring it up anymore, man.
Don't even bring up the AIS.
No.
You said it. We weren't going to get to it. We never did get to the how to net a fish. Oh, we can get to it. We're doing it.
Doing it.
We didn't even get to what color the walleye's like.
Well, so what?
Which one you want to do? Colors of walleyes or freaking nets?
So Derek Calma, thanks, brother. He brought up this topic. And by the way, if anyone has a topic that you guys want us to keep spotting up that we don't know nothing about, we'll talk about it anyway.
Bro, science.
No longer a gray area. This study confirms walleye prefers certain colors. And some people would be like, duh. I know Berkeley has their labs. They got their labs where they do all this kind of study.
Yeah.
But this particular article here, the link is on there or whatever, determined that walleye like yellow, and gold.
Gold. And white.
Yellow and gold. White they'll hit anywhere.
Yeah.
Yellow and gold in stained water that would stained with sediment. Water that is stained with algae. They like dark colors like black.
Like
Black, yeah.
That's what I learned from that, basically.
So then here, I'll put a hole in their theory. Like Lake of the Prairies, early spring, they like black. And that's almost crystal clear.
Yeah.
Right?
So Lake of the Prairies water generally is like, it's a sediment kind of water. It's not clear per se. It is sedimenty. It's almost like a clear kind of red river. That's the water I sort of find there.
Where is that? Lake
Yeah.
of the Prairies?
Yeah.
Only if the wind's blowing like a bastard.
Brownish or whatever. I don't know. People always ask, like, okay, like your tips. Oh, you're going to give us tips or you're going to give me a tip or whatever. And color, I've always said this, like color is way at the bottom of the list. Like it really is, man. I just think like color, like profile would be way higher up. Profile, size.
You think in clear water, color's not one of the top ones?
No, this guy said in clear water.
In clear water, yeah.
They hit anything. That's what the study said. He said basically whatever lure they saw first, because the experiment that they did was like 4 people in a boat using different colors.
Each one had a different color.
Different days, turbid water, stained water, algae water. We're talking Lake Erie. And that's comparable kind of walleye in the size and stuff here. But yeah, I don't know. Clear water, they said white or anything else.
Yes, yeah.
Basically, that article's just said nothing. It didn't say shit. It just said use yellow and golden stained water is all I got from that. But then Mike's like, you take stained water here and you'd use, I guess, chartreuse, right? Pink works in stained water.
Pink and white is good here.
I don't believe in any of that stuff. To be honest with the colors. Remember, Mike, the bite was on at Lake of the Prairies? I went through my whole tackle box. I'm going to use this color of lunker grub.
It didn't matter what we threw.
They all got hit. They made no difference, man.
We even threw a bare hook and it got hit.
It makes no difference.
Yes.
The bites.
They're biting.
I mean, what? But you got to think if the bite is on, then you can use anything. But you got to
just call a plain hook.
The bite is off. That's when you got to start thinking. Okay, what are they going to hit?
Yeah. So have you found, like when the bite is off, have you found that a certain color?
For me, it's always been black or a brown.
Would that depend on the color of water and stuff? Like,
I just think when they're negative, I just go to a dark color.
Yeah.
Chartreuse, bro.
Chartreuse is always a favorite for people, man.
Are we talking about the color or the twist?
Both. Went through the decon today. Was disappointed Berkey wasn't there. I'd be jumping for joy. That's my boy Berkey, bro. AB. They hit
he must be working today.
He must be working today. He's not on.
He's on the show every third show. He is, man. Whatever Leon is using. If Leon's using a color, don't use it. This is the best bro science yet. Yeah, basically we don't know nothing. But I don't believe, even if they back all that science stuff, I don't believe in that color stuff, to be honest with you. I have my favorite colors, obviously, but
I don't believe in the color neither.
It's size.
I just think if they're active and whatever catches their eye, they're gonna go. When they're negative, I just slow them.
But that's the issue, right? Is when they're slow.
But I downsize. Like if they're not biting and I'm throwing whatever, I'm throwing white and they're not hitting it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't change off of the white. I would downsize the white. Like if I was doing a 5.5 inch swim bait, I'd downsize to 3.
But again, it depends on the water too, right?
Here's okay. We'll throw this into the debate. So at Dryden, remember I said I seen a fish sitting 20 feet away in the weeds, and I spent pretty much over 20 minutes pitching to it because I knew it was a big fish.
Yeah.
So I threw green, I threw yellow, I threw black,
okay,
and I threw orange. Nothing worked. So I got pissed off. Says, Grant, throw a fucking jig over there. I'm tired of this shit. As soon as he pitched it, it went halfway down the water column and came after it. And we're both using the same bait. He was using white, gray, and red.
And that's what it liked better.
And that it went after it right away, but it never bit it. It just followed it all the way to the boat just to piss us off.
That doesn't count then. It just followed it.
Yeah, but it moved after 20.
I guess it moved.
20 minutes of pitching different colors at it. It actually came after this one and then when it was halfway down the water column.
It's sort of how fishermen
Maybe
all learn.
maybe it was the way that it went through the water and stuff.
No, it went the same way. I can watch the jig drop right in front. I literally dropped it right on top of its head.
Yeah, eh?
I go by the sun, Joe says. Dark day, dark colors. Bright day, bright colors. But that's just me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my rule of thumb is natural colors, the clearer the water.
Yeah.
Darker the water, the more stained. You start going more wacky, pink and chartreuse and stuff like that.
Well,
Purple, surprisingly, is a natural color, man. Purple is nice.
It's actually
Purple,
a good
yeah.
color. Like
Is that
what
one?
this guy used here to get that almost 33-inch walleye on that walleye wars.
Yeah. Let's touch on Walleye Wars quickly. That's
Got to
going
put him on a show too and ask, eh?
Jesus.
Well, this Walleye Wars, so this Ontario, I don't know how many people joined. I think it's like 50 people or something like that. But one of our Beast of the Week nominees here, Petro, caught a 29-inch Lake of the Woods walleye. That would have won day one. It would have won day one right here. 72 centimeters is what? 28 and a half or something like that. He wouldn't have won day two. He would have won day three, depending when Petro caught it. I mean, if you're not in it, that's the leading fish right there. 83. What's 83, bros? And your conversion
That's
chart.
just under 33 inches.
Damn, that's a leader right there. So this, once
Could be
again,
your
just
winner.
to remind you, this is a 2-week tournament hosted by Walleye Wars there. The Manitoba version starts July 15 to 24. Each day, the longest walleye each day is $250 if you go on the awards. And then,
But the first place is like almost $9,500.
yeah, depending on how many people join.
I thought it didn't matter how many people joined.
For the Garmin. For the
Garmin.
live
For the
scope, it
Cash,
doesn't matter. Yeah.
Cash, it matters, but for the Garmin, you just
Okay.
So you got 10 longest walleye for the whatever it is, 10-day competition or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then you got big fish each day, $250. And then they got hidden length and they got all kinds of stuff. I'm telling you right now, I mean, there's going to be people who didn't enter and they're going to be like, wow, I should enter because I would have won whatever certain days or whatever. It is $250, but it's a pretty good shot. If you want, like Leon says, I don't know when I'm ever going to get that live scope. If you want a shot at it, there's
This is
a
it,
chance
man.
right
This is
there.
your
There's a chance right there. So July 15, we're going to follow this Ontario one. That's going on. That'll end next week sometime, and we'll see what wins it. But for Manitoba, anyone, I mean, Lake of the Prairies can pump it out. Lac de Bonnie, I would imagine, can pump it out. There was some big fish caught in the tournament on the weekend. Congrats, by the way, to Mike and Josh Hazel, who took that tournament down. The first ever, the Keystone Copper Mine version of the event. John Guzzi, good buddy John Guzzi, second place. Nice work, brother. And Michelle.
he actually
Awesome
beat
work, man.
Wolfpack for once.
You did beat Klopak. Nice.
Klopak was what, 4th?
Yeah,
5th?
A lot of big fish, man. A lot of big
fish, so yeah.
yeah, there was.
Quinton says, I believe some fish remember the line and jig look. So much fish in winter that will tap the lure looking for a reaction. They do. If you look at underwater, and a great way to look underwater is with your Markham pursuit.
Yes.
That's responsible to show Markham or whatever, work that in. But if you look underwater, I've looked underwater many times. These fish do approach lures with a closed mouth. Like if
they'll
that's the
bump
lure
it.
there. Oh yeah, like it's a closed mouth. Like you're never like you feel it, and people
Yeah.
are setting the hook and they're just bumping it and seeing what it's gonna do. Like they know that they're trying to stun it or they're just sort of exploring. When they hit that actual gulp, and that's
All right,
what
you
happens.
could
Look at the
stop.
camera.
You can stop banging the microphone.
Can you hear that?
On your microphone.
I am the best. Did I say this yet? I am the best at whack-a-mole. I challenge anybody to a whack-a-mole competition.
There's other things we could say right now, but we're not
No,
going to, bro.
about the actual whack-a-mole. I am good at that. Anyway, quickly.
That's pretty much the action you have too.
June 27 version. I still have not put up the vote
Oh
for
my
April
God.
or May. We're going to have the June vote as well. $100 brought to you by Team Fluid Automotive. Thank you to Team Fluid Automotive, their TFA. Remember, we got that contest for Beast of the Week there too coming in July. Post about that. This is a challenger already. I told you it's going to count. Sean Jackson, his first ever MA counts.
Yeah.
For the Darren Ziprick $100 prize there.
Nice.
That's a great picture, man.
Yeah, man. See, I'm going to look at where this was. I'm not sure where, but we'll
You're not
figure
sure.
it out. I even have the depth here, bro. 25 feet. Thank you very much. There you go. Congrats, Jackson, though, bro. That's awesome. 29 and a half for your first MA. Well done. Well done. Cat Burglar. Aiden was with Kieran. You're Kieran's first ever muskie. Speaking of personal best, 50 and a half inches.
That's a big muskie.
That
For
is
your
a nice
first
muskie, man.
Muskie? For your first
50.
muskie, man?
50.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Team Fooey there from Reesmeyer. Damn, I'm going to go this weekend. Some July muskies coming in. More muskies in the house. Kenny boy. Now, this is an Astro boat that actually goes on the water.
Is that his
Kenny's
muskie?
got a-
Yeah, he's on his boat. Yeah.
That's Kenny. Nice work there. That's not even the biggest of the day. They just got all this.
No.
That's Kenny.
Yeah.
Boom. Look at Ariel. Pow. I am going to remember where that is. I'll find it, bro. You can't hide shit from me. And then you got a boat in there too. There's 3 in the boat. That day.
3. Yeah.
Wow. Spreading the
That's
love. Nice
crazy.
work, bros.
That's awesome stuff, man.
Nice work, bros. Nice work on the muskie opener. Well done. Daniel Stagg, 45-inch Northern Pike. Look at that, bro. Look at that.
He had himself a good day too, eh?
Yeah, man. He got that.
Got that and that.
Same lure. He was a little stunned by this one. Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bigger.
And then
It's a different fish, too. Look, no marking.
It is,
no
yeah.
marking. Yeah. And the same lure.
a walleye.
29-inch walleye, too.
Yeah.
Well done. A 29-inch walleye will play in the Manitoba Walleye Wars. It'll play, bro. Get their name in there. He did the last one, too, I think, that Daniel did or whatever. He did.
Well, he did good in the last one.
Yeah, he was kicking ass on that one. So,
Yeah.
There's even a new multi-species one coming in September for Manitoba and across the country, too. So
Nice.
stay tuned for that. But nice work. Check him out. Give him a follow, man. Daniel Stagg. These are always
This
good
is
videos.
time for all the
Stagg up
drum.
Yes, sir. Ro, what's going on, brother? What's going on, brother? Welcome. We're doing Beast of the Week right now. That dude, Daniel is the man. It's good stuff, man. Good stuff,
No,
Daniel
it's
Stagg.
good stuff.
Petro, this is what I was talking about. 29 inches would have won
Yeah.
at least 2 of those days. That could have been $250 right there if you released back into the water. But
Yeah.
these guys catch fish, man. Petro and Nolan, hardcore. That's how you take a photo, Santos.
That's a nice picture, man.
That's how you take a photo.
Well, you got to catch fish like that first, bro.
If I get a muskie this weekend and the photo is shitty, we're not friends no more. I'll whack-a-mole you. I'm gonna whack-a-mole you. That's it.
We're gonna take a couple of bad ones just for you, bro.
Oh my god.
Cookie cutter 45s, exactly, man. Who says cookie cutter 45s?
Cookie cutter, damn.
Nice work, Petra, though. Nice work, brother, man.
That's awesome, man.
Shield gold right there. Shield gold. Beauty. Beauty. That's
Yeah.
a beauty fish. Jesse Bellick. I'm talking about like all these young kids. Daniel Stagg, Petro, Nolan. I'll throw Jesse up into that house too because all these young guys, man, never mind us old coots. And there's even older coots than us or whatever. These young guys are the future of fishing around here. And we got some talent. I'm just
There
so proud
is.
of these guys.
Yeah.
Fantastic. 29.5-inch drum. Come on, man. Hardcore.
That's a plate. A plate.
Plate. And you gotta
That'd be like reeling in a hood.
just imagine like that'd be so fun to get though, man. And a 30 3/4-inch big mouth buffalo, personal best for Jesse. Way to go, brother, man. Nice work, brother. I love that.
He's been on some fish, eh? This guy.
Yeah, man.
It's good.
Well,
good on
actually,
him, man.
we can drive there and go get.
We
those
could go
fish.
there, yes.
I'm just so lazy to drive, but maybe I'll bring Nash or something.
But good on him, man. That's
Nice
awesome.
work, all you young guys, man. I love that. But here's another guy, Nick Toker.
Yeah.
Get out there, man. Fly rod, 26.75. Like that's a master angler in itself on the fly yet. I like this awesome stuff. I
Awesome,
love
man.
seeing all these kids getting out there and fishing, man. That's good. I love seeing the women out there fishing, man. Or Manitoba women, they're winning the tournament. It's all good. Everyone get out there and fish, man. We can do these things and fish, I'll tell you right now. Those are all the Beast of the Month contenders. Who is the winner? Who's the winner? We're 4 minutes into overtime here. Congrats to the Colorado Avalanche, by the way, too. 6 games. Yes, sir. Stanley
Yeah,
Cup
I
champs.
was off by one
Yeah.
game.
I was happy.
I like
for
this one, man. Pedro's
Which one?
fish.
You like that one?
I like that one, yeah.
I don't think we can deny it, man. I think that's the picture right there. Petro just won. Actually, he just won $100 in
Did he just win?
February.
I can change my vote then?
He was the $100. But if it's a good picture, though,
It is a good picture, though. I
Go
can't.
back to the
Like,
Buffalo.
it's nice. His buddy Eric was the winner last week, the co-winner anyway.
Yeah.
Co-winner anyway. Great show, Goozy says. Thank you, brother, man. Congrats last week on the tournament.
yes, I know that muskie was good too, though. Crap,
what's
man.
what is the
Where's the
winner, bro?
Back to the muskies now.
Go back to muskies now.
Muskies.
The 50.5 one, or all of them.
There's some good shot. Like, look at that.
Wow, I like that one.
Like that's a big muskie, man.
That's a
Either that or Ariel's got long arms, but I don't think he's Filipino. He don't got long arms, bro.
He's shorter than we are, bro.
That's Mike's vote is the muskie there.
Yeah, I like that one.
We'll put up Petro too. I mean, we'll put up Petro. We'll put up the muskie.
What's your vote, brother?
The walleye, bro. I like
You like the walleye, yeah.
I like the fly rod in the thing there with Nick too, or whatever.
Yeah.
It'll be a surprise. We're just giving everybody shit. I was talking about all these young guys, man. We're gonna do like a whole young guy feature, man. All these young guys, and I say young. These mofos are probably 31 years old or whatever.
Hey, we have to remember too. Stag is probably just. I don't know if anybody's even working the camera for him.
Yeah, I think he's
got it
got
up there, or whatever.
It might be just his GoPro.
GoPro the whole time, yeah.
I love it. Anyway, man, that's good stuff, man. We're gonna get it on there. Petro Waller, the 50-inch muskie. Stag, don't vote for me. He says, don't vote for me. Reagan says the muskie. We got the muskie here.
Muskie and the walleyes, man.
Yeah. I like it. That'll be the winner. I'm doing the post. We're gonna be voting. Please vote. Stay tuned for the post. I am putting it up now because I'm actually on the laptop right now. We're gonna put those up. April, May, June.
And
One of the
remember,
winners.
get your photos in with the Lawrence.
And get
Yes.
that Laurent shots in.
Lawrence has
any
rebates right now, man. Lawrence has
Rebates,
rebates.
eh?
Yes.
Hey, if there's a rebate, Santos is on it, like right on rice.
Go buy your active targets right now, man. There's
Active
rebates going
target.
on.
Look, it's right up there.
I think you get what, $400 back? There's a rebate.
Reagan is young, he says. Reagan is young. You're young too, bro.
$200 back.
Muskie. Okay, so I bet you the Muskie's winning it right there or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to shout out to Petro too. I got to get it in there. But appreciate you guys. That's another show. We went into a little overtime there, but we thank you guys for joining us on a Monday. We'll see you guys again next Monday, same time, same place.
Nice.
Jeremy Santos, Mike Catoli. Special thanks to Cheryl Wishart for coming on the show there for a 10-minute segment. We've got a special guest next week. That's all I'm saying about that. That's all I'm saying about that. Yeah.
Tune in next week to find out.
He's thinking in his head, who should I get?
Who should I get now? I don't even know. I'm just talking shit. See you guys next week. Peace out. How to net a fish next week. Next week we'll get to that. How to net a fish. Santos. Yeah, we're
gonna do something, man.
Bye. Peace out, guys. Bye.
See you, everybody.
Bye.